Hey, what's going on, Raider Nation? Welcome to another video for the Black and Silver Way. Holy shit! The Raiders win today, going 2-8 in the season against the Arizona Cardinals, 23-21 with a walk-off win. It feels damn good, all right? It's been a long time since the Raiders have beat anybody. Cleveland Browns this year, which was already a tough win as it was, which shouldn't have been, but it was. Against the Arizona Cardinals, arguably the worst team in the NFL, just like we are. It don't matter. I don't care what it is. I don't care about these draft picks, about all this guaranteed we're going to draft this person. I just want to win. I don't care who's on our team. I mean, obviously, we're a bunch of fucking bums right now, but I'd rather us win. It just makes me feel better, and it makes me happy that we're actually able to win, and that's what happened. Let me get into some pros and cons today, kind of just go over the highlights of what I saw today. That was good. Because there was some good things finally today. There still is some cons, but yeah, overall, we still win today in Arizona. I know a lot of Raider fans that were at this game, so good for you guys to see a win. Moving on to the receiving core, Brandon Cook, tight end from Green Bay. Actually, obviously, all year this year for Derek Carr is his favorite receiver. He also scores in for us on a touchdown. He was wide open with a little floater into the end zone. That was a really pretty play. We move on to Brandon LaFell. Brandon LaFell is already like a veteran. I think he got drafted from Carolina in like 2010, I want to say. He's been in the league for a while. He's kind of been overshadowed. Amari Cooper and Jordy Nelson were our main go-tos this year. This is his first game really breaking out and doing some things for us. He had a couple good plays, and he had a touchdown, which was really nice into the right side of the end zone. Kind of had that whole Michael Crabtree thing going on right there in the end zone with his feet. Good feet work, good catch. We got a touchdown with him. I think he had like 35 yards, a touchdown. He went out with an Achilles injury, though, so I don't know if it's going to be serious or not. This year, it seems like we cannot get away from the injuries, guys. If it's not the play calling, if it's not the players executing, it's the injuries. We're getting a lot of injured players. Like Jordy Nelson was inactive today, so it was cool to see Brandon LaFell get loose a little bit, see what he had to offer to us. He basically showed up when he was past the ball, but like I said, he had an Achilles injury. I don't know really where that's going to lead, but for the receiving core, not bad. Also, Rashard Jennings. Hey, I don't know if I'm saying his name right. You guys have said this before. It's like Rashard, or it's not Richard, but it's Rashard, I believe. Hey, putting in work, catching the ball on the side when we need him. DeAndre Washington, Rashard Jennings, I feel like they should be our starters. I know that it's kind of weird, controversial with Doug Martin and those guys. I know John Gruden, hey, he picks his own players, and I know, like, I don't know if it's either a debate or if it's John Gruden's decision. Rashard Jennings and DeAndre Washington, I feel like they're both like potential candidates to be able to back us up on the running back situation, but well, at least Marshawn Lynch is out, which I think Marshawn Lynch will never play a snap with us again now that he's injured. He showed up today as well. Rashard Jennings had a good day. Hey, this year there's been a lot of controversy if Derek Carr is going to be the future, if he's going to be traded after the season. To me, in my personal opinion, Derek Carr got sacked again 3 to 4 times this game. If you're getting sacked 3 to 4 times during the game, it's going to get in your head. It's been happening every single game. The fucking guy's under pressure constantly. Until we get a better line, until we figure out like really who our offensive line is, I'm really not tripping on Derek Carr, because when he's accurate and he has enough time in the pocket, he makes something happen. So not tripping on Derek Carr. Obviously the line didn't show up again today. I can't tell you how happy it was after having like the little quick scuffle of like, hey, it's cool, I got it. Like just kind of like a corrective kind of like conversation they had. It wasn't even like an angry conversation that him and John Gruden had together when they were like hugging and smiling and having a good time and actually like leading the game and beat the game. It was a really good thing to see, man, because John Gruden and Derek Carr were supposed to be like the offensive gurus and figure it out together, and it looks like that's exactly what's going to carry on from here. I'm really rooting for Derek Carr. I'm a big Derek Carr fan. I totally believe in Derek Carr. No matter how many people you guys say, oh, I fucking hate Derek Carr, Derek Carr's a piece of shit. Honestly, guys, I am not on that at all. I will not bash Derek Carr until I truly believe that Derek Carr is not the leader of this team. He is, and I still trust it. It was really good to see that him and John Gruden were like getting along and like having a good time together, and actually got a win in Arizona today. Defensively, I mean, it's just hit or miss We got a sack today. We got 2 interceptions. The 2 people I was really proud of today, Carl Joseph and Garyon Conley. Both of them, I'm a big fan of both of them. Conley, he had an injury last year. We weren't really able to see the potential of what he had. Carl Joseph has been battling with injuries. He was on the trade block this year, so it was really good to see that Carl Joseph let loose. Got an interception off a deflection. Same with Garyon Conley. He dove and got an interception. Garyon Conley, promising, man. I mean, he's got 2 picks this year so far. So it's really exciting to see that he's actually making some interceptions. Carl Joseph, he still has a little bit of work to do, but hey, he hasn't had much playing time. He's been pulled off the scheme. He's been pulled out of the lineup, even when he's healthy. So I think we just haven't utilized Carl Joseph enough. But with defense, we still got to get to the quarterback more. I mean, that was our first sack in like 3 or 4 games. And last week against Phillip Rivers, we got the sack. It was a bullshit call. We did get another sack, but still, 3 or 4 games, it just feels like we ain't getting sacks. I mean, obviously the pressure is not the same since Mac left. So we got to figure that one out big time. Last week when I did the video against the Chargers, I still say San Diego Chargers. I seriously cannot get over the fact or get it in my head yet that it's the Los Angeles Chargers. I always say it's the San Diego Chargers. I mean, growing up as a Raider fan and adjusting to the whole LA move, I really cannot, I haven't got used to it yet. So LA Chargers, man, I got to get used to that. I had so many Charger fans bashing me in that video saying, yo, it's the fucking LA Chargers. I don't give a fuck what you guys are. You're not even a part of my team. And some of you Raider fans that were getting like, hey, it's the LA Chargers. I'm like, who gives a fuck, dude? It's the same shit. So that's it, man. We had a really, like, those are the pros and cons of what I saw. We had a walk-off win against the Arizona Cardinals, 23-21 in Arizona. That was awesome. It's been a while since we had actually a walk-off field goal win. Basically since Jano was there. So we played Baltimore at their home against Michael Crabtree. When I think about the Baltimore Ravens, that's literally the only thing I think about. Michael Crabtree. Let's go over there and get an upset, man. I mean, the Ravens have always fucked us up, man. That's one team, like, they're just so random. They never do shit, really. It's like the Redskins. It's kind of like the Kansas City Chiefs. They always do okay and pretty well during the season, and they never can, like, get it done, except the Ravens did it when it counted against the 49ers back in the day. That was a good one. But overall, still want to go over there. Let's upset them, man. I mean, like I told you guys, I wanted to finish strong. I wanted to try to finish strong, carry some momentum, and into the offseason, really see who's good. Really going to see who's going to stay on the team, because at this point, when the season gets this bad, everybody gets cut. Everything changes. And I don't know if it's going to start with the staffing. I don't know if it's going to start with the team. We don't know how it's going to be. So the team really got to prove itself and see who really wants to be a Raider. Anyways, guys, 2-8 on the season. Like, comment, subscribe on the video. Share with your friends. Make sure to give me a comment. Let me know some feedback. Let me know what you think. How we actually got it done today. Really, I mean, for the most part, offensive line stepped up as much as they could. Gave Derek some time, some looks. He was able to drive the ball down the field. And like I said, it's been a long time since we had a walk-off win. I'll see you guys on the next video against the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. I believe last game I said it was in Oakland. Forgive me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Go Raiders.